Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading to pick up messages that the angels want to send to the collective. I'm going to be pulling a card from the Archangel Fire Oracle to see which angel would like to come out and deliver a message to the collective. Take what resonates. This is a timeless reading, and I hope you enjoy the messages or at least find the answers or insight that you need in your spiritual journey. All right. Which angel would like to come out? Oops. All right, we got a powerhouse here. We have Archangel Michael joining us. All about power and protection. So he's definitely having a strong energy of, oh my God, I just feel like, okay, I had did like a short. I was unsure that I was going to post, but the short was talking about, I had pulled up these cards about like protests and collaboration, and it just seems like these energies are going to be growing. So I feel like Archangel Michael is coming here to let the collective know that whatever is happening, that him and his army of angels are joining or at least being by your side. Whatever you're going to be fighting for, as long as you're fighting for light and justice and goodness and of God, he will be by your side. All right, that was actually very, very like, I was super like transcendent, like just getting it all up in there. Okay. Yeah, this is like a really powerful energy that I'm picking up here because Archangel Michael understands that right now the world is going through quite a upheaval. There's a lot of dynamic energies happening. You know, the collective is facing a lot of attacks from the dark collective. I've been picking up on this energy since like early February. Like between now and February, you can go and listen to any of my readings because it heavily talks about the dark collective constantly trying to get to the other collective and bring them down to their level or destroy those that they cannot get their hands on. So Archangel Michael is definitely here to assist the collective and protect them from whatever um obstacles or trials or challenges that they are facing. Or at least for a lot of you in the collective, you are being told right now to work with Archangel Michael. A lot of you belong in this divine army of angels, and you are probably needing like that spiritual soldier to be awakened within you. Call upon Archangel Michael, he will assist you. I feel like looking into the description behind this card. Release your fears. You are safe and protected. If you are in a time when you need a little more courage, know that I am with you, shielding you from any perceived danger. So again, Archangel Michael is working with you to protect you because he sees that you are fighting a good cause and that you're trying to bring balance and light into this world. Because, yeah, there's a lot of testing energies happening that are trying to bring a lot of the collective down into the darkness and low vibration. But Archangel Michael is saying, I'm not going to let you have this one, or I'm not going to let you have them. You know, you're going to have to go through me. But I do feel for a lot of you in the collective, you are trying to invoke this archangel energy, especially that we're facing a lot of turmoil and doing a lot of protests and fighting back. So I do sense that in some cases you may feel vulnerable, but if you call upon Archangel Michael, he will send you the exact protection that you need. Let's go into more detail with the Panther Oracle. Okay, that is a lot. Spirit. Oh, okay. Something told me right now. A lot of you feel afraid to speak out on certain things that are happening because you feel like if you speak out, you're going to be targeted. But Archangel Michael is saying, no, speak your truth. Your voice has power. Your voice is a weapon. Do not allow the enemies to control what you say because they know that your voice will shake mountains. Your voice will part the sea, like some Moses shit. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But no, your voice is extremely powerful. Your voice is a divine weapon, and Archangel Michael needs you to use that. You know, some battles don't need to be fought with swords or weapons. A lot of battles can be fought with your words. Come on. Let me get two more. All right. Exactly two more. All right. First card I have is illness, disease, weakness, fragility. So I feel like for a lot of you right now in the collective, you are dealing with like some type of blockage with the throat chakra, and it could be some type of cough or sinus, but whatever it is, it's blocking your throat chakra. Ask Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael to clear these blockages from your voice, from your throat. And then for some of you in the collective, that as the weather is changing and there's certain no, since the weather is changing and there's a lot of uncertainty on public health, call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael for the protection of illnesses and diseases. But also continue to do your part in taking care of yourself. Get enough rest. Make sure you are eating a balanced, meal and diets. You are incorporating, positive energy into your life and avoiding certain energies that you know that will cause illness. If you got to wear a mask, go ahead and wear a mask if you feel you need to be in crowded places. If you feel like you need to carry an extra hand sanitizer, totally understandable. For some of you, maybe you're thinking about changing your diet a bit, adding more greens. I'm being told like sea moss. Definitely take that. Whatever is gonna make your body stronger, do so. Next I have is alliance, trust, honesty, compatibility. So this alliance card is very interesting because I feel like what is going on with this card is there is going to be some type of collaboration happening of those who kind of share the same energy or message that you want to carry out. Now, again, I do sense that there is some type of fear of speaking out. But if you put your words out there, you'll be surprised how many people are going to agree with you and join you. What you have to say is of importance and is of power, and you will have the numbers to back that up. So don't be afraid to speak out your truth because it's going to bring or create a lot of alliances within your life. Next, I have is natural disaster, risk, frustration, survive. So, considering we just had a big earthquake not too long ago in Myanmar and in Thailand, there's definitely a lot of people that are afraid of, like, you know, natural disasters occurring. I actually remember, like, looking at this card here. It was around last year in this time that New York had like a bit of a shakeup. We did experience an earthquake. Definitely it was, yeah, I remember. I woke up, shaking, and I was I was actually pissed off because at the time there was construction being done next to me, so I thought, so like one of the um like construction like vehicles was shaking up the building, and I was going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind." But no, it was actually just an earthquake, and I was like, "Okay, they're forgiven." Anyway, aside from that, if you have a fear of a natural disaster that's going to occur, again, you ask Archangel Michael for some type of protection. But I also feel that I'm looking at this natural disaster, and I do sense that something is going to be happening, that it may look like a natural disaster at first, but it seems more sinister than that. I will give an example. YouTube, please don't come after me. But there has been some talk about certain fires that have occurred over the years, especially within my country, the US. Um, we've definitely had like questionable fires. Yes, some of it has been fueled by climate change, but there are other factors that are not adding up with these certain fires that have been happening. And I'm pretty sure not just in my country, but all over the world. And I feel that a lot of you are kind of picking up on this sense that it feels a little bit more than a natural disaster. So you're trying to figure out how you're going to protect yourself and your family or your loved ones from it. Hmm. I will come back to this card shortly when I pull out the tarot. Last I have is sweet dreams, satisfaction, comfortable, lazy day. You need to realize that no matter how scary or dangerous the world is, as long as you ask for Archangels Michael's blessings and protection, you can put your mind at ease. Of course, make your plans and your adjustments and do things accordingly that you feel are going to be right for you. And when you do that, let it go and trust that Archangel Michael is going to be assisting you and your loved ones and your family from protection for whatever potential dangers that could be out there in the world, trying to get to you. But I do see just this heavy energy of working with others, calling in this protection. It's kind of like, okay, I was picking up on like this energy in my April reading, how a lot of covens are coming together again or are about to be forming. And for a lot of covens, I feel like you're going to be invoking a lot of protective energy. Like a lot of you could be collaborating and getting together to work with a protective spirit. For a lot of you, you could be working with Archangel Michael. So if you are looking for some type of energy to pray and call for protection, call on him. Let's go into more details with some tarot. Also, what I'm getting from the sweet dreams as well is when you speak your truth, you release power into the world. When you do that, you're going to be able to sleep better and at least have the satisfaction that you were able to, say what was on your mind or, say it with your chest. All right. Give me a second. So, with illness, I have the Knight of Wands. I'm being told right now, if some of you are dealing with some type of sickness, ailment, or illness, you are going to be making a speedy recovery. Whatever new medications or diet changes or lifestyle changes that you take, they are definitely going to be coming in. These energies are definitely going to be coming in and helping you recover a lot faster, or at least protect you from any further damage. And then also with this Knight of Wands here with the illness card is that, okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to mention this. For some of you, you might want to get checked out for an STI or an STD, because I do sense for a lot of you, not a lot of you, but maybe a handful of you, you may have been, kind of going on the raw side, on the natural side, a little too frequently, and you might have picked up something. And you are probably worried that this might be like a serious STD or STI. I'm being told, no, this is something that's going to be curable, but, again, with the protection, I guess Archangel Michael is letting you know, like, next time you should be wearing protection then. I'm just going to put that out there. Or for some of you, you're being told to get some protection when you're doing, your intimate workouts and such. I am going to pull an extra card for this Knight of Wands, though. That's one way of protecting yourself from diseases. You can't pray the burning away. You're going to have to wrap that up, or, at least go get some penicillin. All right, I have the Knight of Pentacles, and then I have the Four of Swords here. So, yeah, a lot of you are going to be able to make a speedy recovery from it. For some of you, it's going to probably take a little bit longer to clear up whatever you are dealing with. But with this Knight of Pentacles, it is a secure energy to let you know that you will recover from whatever ailment or illness that you are suffering. I also see with these two knights and this Four of Swords, with this illness card here, that you're also going to be getting a lot of help coming in to deal with whatever ailment or illness that you are facing. So that's good news on that. Next, with Alliance, I have the Magician. I love that this card is here because it's basically different people of different elements, backgrounds, and powers are coming together to like join forces and to like enforce a protection. I see a lot of you are going to be invoking some type of protective barrier or summoning a protective barrier for yourself, your loved ones. For some of you that might be doing some type of protest, you're going to be constructing a protective barrier around the protesters, away from like the cops and such. So I am kind of picking up on an energy like that. Yeah, it's just, yeah, because I don't know if you're able to see it in the camera, but you see this whole like shape here. It's actually a snake. It's also giving me Ouroboros. Yeah, it's just, this could also be for some of you in the collective, that a lot of you from different backgrounds are coming together and like giving some type of element of protection from whatever background you're in and applying it to this barrier. Or Archangel Michael is asking you to get together with others to create this protective barrier. Now, for some of you, if it's not creating a protective barrier, I do see with the Magician and the Alliance card here is that you are using your gifts, your skills, and your abilities along with others to like have some type of counter attack. Now, I'm not saying you need to go in and be attacking cops and such, but I do see with this Magician and this Alliance card here, there is going to be some type of striking back against the Dark Collective. You know, I see it's like a calculative attack that is being done and that is going to be put out into the world against the Dark Collective. Or at least that is the instruction Archangel Michael is delivering. For some of you, you're creating a barrier. For some of you, you are creating a counterattack against these energies. I'm going to pull an extra card for the Magician. You know what? It kind of reminds me of this image I saw some days ago. Oh, I forgot the lady's name, but she was a Black Panther. And remember, she was speaking like on a podium or on a stage. And like there were other Black Panthers that went and put a bulletproof glass window around her. That's kind of like, I guess, the energy that I am seeing, because a lot of you, again, your voice is going to be having power and whatever you say is going to be important. And I do see that there are going to be people putting, you know, barriers and protective energy around you. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, bulletproof glass, but it's kind of giving that energy of like, as you speak, others will protect you. Oh, very nice. With the Magician, I have the Nine of Cups. I feel that this is actually a big confidence for the collective as you guys are working together and collaborating, you know, your specialties, your talents, and your energies. You know, everyone is definitely going to be satisfied with what they are doing and what they have contributed. I actually kind of see this Nine of Cups more as Archangel Michael, but more like in disguise. Like he's going to be satisfied watching how the collective is coming together and doing their part, whether it's like protecting, you know, the vulnerable, or using their words and their actions to defend the vulnerable. Give me a second. Oh, I hear the rain. Nice. With natural disaster, I have the Three of Wands. Whatever this natural disaster is, I feel like a lot of you are expecting it to happen. You might have had a premonition, a vision, a dream, maybe some type of deja vu. You know something big is going to be happening, and you are just kind of like, yeah, you're just expecting it. You're preparing for it. You know, you already kind of like foresaw some type of event happening. So that's why these alliances are being formed. You know, everyone is understanding their role and their part and what they need to do, because someone in this group is going to see, you know, has already saw some type of outcome. So they're going to be preparing the collective or whatever groups that you are in. Let me get an extra card for this Three of Wands. Yeah, with this Three of Wands, I have the Seven of Pentacles. Preparation, seeing what needs to be done, what needs to be let go. You're preparing for something big, or at least Archangel Michael is asking you to prepare for something big. And it does feel like some type of attack from the Dark Collective. And again, it may seem like a natural disaster, but this energy is more than natural. It's supernatural, I would say. But again, a lot of you in the collective have this premonition or energy that you are seeing this, so you're letting others know to prepare. This reminds me of another reader, definitely kind of in this energy. I believe his name is Starseed Zayad, and definitely I love watching him, but definitely in a couple of his readings for like the past 2 months or so has definitely been this energy of like something's going to go down, something big is happening. And he's been saying like for the collective to prepare, do what you need to do, get your water, get your papers, get whatever energies and your affairs in order, because something is coming down. And I'm seeing this energy here as well. I just feel like they're trying to disguise it as something natural, but it's not natural. And I feel a lot of people are going to sense that. So definitely make your preparations, start forming your protective barriers, because whatever is coming is big. However, with Sweet Dreams, I have the Ten of Swords along with the Four of Wands. It's going to backfire, and it's going to backfire very tragically. I feel like this is going to happen when some of us in the collective decide to take a specific action. It's going to end up causing a Ten of Swords for somebody or some people in the Dark Collective. I'm not saying that you're going to be physically putting swords in somebody's back, or you're going to be taking like that type of physical action, but you are doing something that you are ending some type of cycle or some type of pattern that someone in the Dark Collective, or that a lot of people in the Dark Collective have been doing. This is going to happen in their home. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this energy feels like whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen in their home where they feel safe and secured and at peace. Whatever this backfire energy is, it's going to comfort them when they're at their most vulnerable. Kind of going back with this Sweet Dreams. Like they feel like, oh, I did my part in causing chaos and, putting out horrors into the collective. I'm going to take my rest and have a good night's sleep and, basically go and collect my money and my energies from what I've done. But, I'm going to be honest, this person's not going to wake up. This person is not going to wake up. They're going to pass away in their sleep. I'm picking that up right now. Okay, someone's radio is super loud. I'm also being told that whatever or whomever this energy is, Saint Michael is coming after them, and they're going to come after them in their home, in their sleep. Sorry. I can still hear it. Okay. Anyway, back to my reading. My God, they're so loud. Saint Michael had enough of this energy that has been interfering with the collective. He's coming in to make a final blow. But he cannot do this yet until he knows certain people in the collective have taken certain actions that are needed. Again, coming together, creating, protective barriers, speaking out your truth and being in your power. These are energies that need to be reassured to him, reassured to him so that he can do his part and his army as well. You follow his divine instructions and he's going to literally, put an end to the enemies. I'm going to pull one more card for this Four of Wands, this Ten of Swords. Not too many cards, Spirit. All right. So with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords, I have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, St. Michael is ushering in some type of new path for the collective to start growing and becoming abundant once more. Like he senses the growth of the world that, or the state of the world that we have been in, has been stuck and stagnant. And it looks like he is following God's, um, direction to help humanity grow, to prosper, to become better than where they are right now. But he sees that the opposition, the dark ops are getting in the way of that. So he is sending the collective specific directions on how to protect and how to defend, so that him and his angels can come in and take care of, the heavy work, let's just say. So that way these energies are cleared and removed, and that we can continue growing into a better society. There is potential for that. Let's wrap up this message with some final words from the Clo. So first Clo that I have is the wood. So for the wood here, I'm being told a lot of you need to start working with some type of protective herbs and start burning some type of incense. I'm being told heavily burn some dragon's blood. It's definitely going to invoke a lot of protection for a lot of you. And I've seen people do this when they're outside. They do tend to burn sage. If you are going to some type of protest, I'm being told you're going to have to be like the sager. You're I don't know why I'm getting like Dungeons and Dragons kind of energy, but you're gonna have to do your part and like put some type of protective barrier, and it looks like it's gonna come through smoke, through burning whatever herbs or incense that are needed. I'm also being told for some of you that might be collaborating, you might be working on some type of herbs that are either going to be giving some type of strength or healing. So you could be making some type of tea to help those that are protesting or are coming back from protesting, and kind of helping them heal. Oh my God. I just, okay. So I'm being told, I don't think, I'm not advising to do this. I guess this is more of like my ancestors coming in now, that for some of you that could be in rural areas, use whatever plants that people tend to avoid and use them as a barrier. Like if you have some type of poison ivy or like stinging nettle, I'm being told you might have to put some type of barrier around that. I mean, create a barrier with that. All right, that's very interesting. Like I said, you do what you think is right, but my ancestor said, just throw that out there because someone does have the supplies and the resources to do that. Last I have is the sweet. So with the sweet card here, the funny message that I'm getting here is like you need to put on an act. You need to put on a show, put on a front. Like you're very innocent and sweet. Like you're not planning to take down the Dark Collective plans. You're just innocent and naive. You're gonna need to kind of put up that kind of front for the Dark Collective. They're going to eat that up very easily. Because, yeah, I'm sensing a lot of people in the Dark Collective, they will fall for anything. They don't know how to um, tell the difference of like who's being genuine and who's lying, because majority of these people in the Dark Collective are liars and manipulators. So you're kind of giving them a taste of their own poison. You're kind of playing a little bit of their game. You're using their tactics against them. So I'm not saying like anything too bad with this sweet card here. The other message that I am getting with the sweet is that life is going to be getting sweeter for a lot of us. We're just going through some hard times, and we just got to step up our game and our protection and our defenses. But, we have the balance to be sweet, and we also have the power to be a terror. Because at the end of the day, like, with Archangel Michael, he can be the most calming, loving angel. But if he sees a speck of a demon in heaven, like, he is cutting that demon down. There is no hesitation. You're dead. Like, cut up, done. It is what it is. He's called the terror of heaven for a reason. But he will put on like a nice act, make it believe like I'm your friend, I'm by your side. And then he's going to come in towards the Dark Collective with this Ten of Swords. But again, before he can do that, we all need to make sure that we are doing our part and, you know, um, have things in place and we are following divine direction. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insight and messages. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel to hear my insight and messages. I truly hope that my readings are giving you the answers or clarity that you need during this time. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my collective, work on your throat chakra, work on your protective barriers, talk to your friends, your family members, your loved ones that could be participating in some type of big action. Make sure your affairs are in order and certain protections and energies are up, because there is an attack coming, and it's going to look like one way, but it was definitely intentional. But you have the power to overcome this, and you have the power to put it in its place, whatever this dark energy is. And as you do so, Saint Michael and his army of angels will be coming in to make whatever final blows towards the Dark Collective, so that we can go back onto the timeline where we should be growing and prospering. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.